All right, CMD boxing reports. Ronell hit reporting here. Yeah, man. Y'all know the old saying how history, like, it always repeats itself. And, that saying holds so much truth, okay? I mean, it's like they said, there's nothing like new under the sun, especially in boxing, all right? And, okay, we seen Andy Ruiz, okay, dethrone Anthony Joshua, a guy who we all thought that Anthony Joshua will just walk right through. You know what I mean? Like a hot knife cutting through butter. All right, thought it'd be easy for him, but if you take a look, let's say back 18 years ago, 2001, when Lennox Lewis had faced Hasim the Rock Rockman. All right, going into that fight, everyone knew that Lennox Lewis was going to win this fight. All right, and we all knew Hasim the Rock Rockman. We didn't really stand a chance with that weak chin of his. But like Andy Ruiz, Hasim the Rock Rockman, all right, or let me just say Hasim Rockman, all right. I mean, I don't think he ever used that name, The Rock, anymore. But anyway, like Andy Ruiz, Hasim Rockman, he got some pretty good skills. Okay. I mean, he may not have a solid chin like Andy Ruiz. He got a solid skills, but he might not have a nice physique. Okay. To go with his boxing skills. Like, once again, Hasim Rockman, he don't have the chin to go with the great boxing skills he has. But both these guys, did the total opposite what the boxing fans thought they'll see. Okay? I mean, we all thought that Lennox Lewis would win against Hasim the Rock Rockman. I just said I'm not going to use that name no more, and I did it again. Ding. And just like we all thought that Andy Ruiz would lose against the, undisputed heavyweight champion of the world from England, known as Anthony Joshua. All right? Now, going into the fight with Lennox Lewis and Hasim the Rock Rockman. Goodness, I keep saying it. All right. Now, people, we all noticed, okay, when Lennox Lewis was walking to the ring, the fight was in South Africa. All right. And he looked kind of off. Not all the way. He didn't look bad like Anthony Joshua, but he looked kind of off, kind of out of shape. All right. He came to the ring bare chested. Usually he'll come in wearing his robe, but he didn't do that in this fight, as he walking down. He also done it in the Tyson fight. But let's get back to this fight. So he jumps in the ring. The commentators, they notice that early in the fight, Lennox Lewis was breathing hard, okay? And, they started saying things like, well, he was filming a TV show in between training. I forget the show he was on. I think it was called Grey's Anatomy or something like that he was on. I remember seeing him. He was in a hospital, like he got knocked into a coma or something. But yeah, he was, doing some Hollywood stuff over here in the States. But although the fight was in South Africa. Anyway, let's get to it. Although the fight was in South Africa, he still was filming a show over here in the States. But anyway, all right. Just like with Anthony Joshua, okay? Now, Anthony Joshua, he came to the ring looking quite out of it, all right? Just like Lennox Lewis, he was, breathing heavy in the early rounds, okay? I mean, we all know Anthony Joshua has, like, stamina problems and everything, but, he was, I mean, already. But his stamina problems happened later on in the fight, not early in the fight, okay? But, like, and he did against Andy Ruiz. However, Lennox Lewis, he ended up getting starched. Okay, I think he got starched in the 4th round. All right, by Hasim Rockman. And let me tell you, Hasim Rockman had gained a lot of fans. I mean, he was the first American champion in a while. All right, we didn't have all the belts were all overseas. The Klitschko's had them. Lennox Lewis, he had the belts and everything. We didn't have no champions over here in America. Just like with Andy Ruiz, he became the first Mexican champion. So that's something to celebrate. But it was something to celebrate for Hakeem Rodman as well, because now America has a champion. We have a title holder, a heavyweight champion now. So all the Americans celebrate. And we all was hoping that he'll do the same thing to Lennox Lewis again. We was hoping that he'll come into this fight in the rematch and beat Lennox Lewis and hold the championship title like for a year or 2 or 3 or until he retired. I mean, there was a lot of hopes out there for Hakeem Rodman. He had parades and all. I mean, he even had some commercials, okay? He was even doing some advertisement and everything, you know? Now, if you'd have won that rematch, you probably would have had a video game, okay? Just like, who was it? Mike Tyson had one after Mike Tyson lost. James Buster Douglas had one. I don't know whatever happened to that fight. That game, that bad boy got strapped. I ain't never see that game again, you know? Ooh, kinda hot in here. But, yeah. Okay, so it's like it's history repeating itself all over again. All right? But we're going to see if it's going to repeat itself over fully, okay? Will Lennox Lewis, or not Lennox Lewis, will Anthony Joshua, will he do a Lennox Lewis and regain the title in the rematch, okay? I mean, Lennox Lewis came out and knocked out Hakeem Rodman in the 5th round, stretched him, okay, with a dramatic knockout. Boom, boom, okay. All right, I mean, he was out. It was like, damn. And everyone was hoping that Hakeem Rodman would have won, okay? Let's see if Anthony Joshua could do the same. All right, let's see if history will fully repeat itself, all right? So, who knows? Could he be the second coming of Lennox Lewis, Anthony Joshua, that is? We'll see in the rematch. Now, some people say that he needs to get a new trainer. Some people say he shouldn't go into this rematch so soon. I could see where they're coming from. But, you know, when they're coming down to the training and everything, does he need a new trainer? Well, let's just say it like this, okay? If he doesn't get a new trainer, he needs to do some like extreme training and like more running. Go chase some chickens. You know what I'm saying? You say, what, chase chickens? Yeah, go chase chickens and try to catch them bad boys. That will increase his hand speed. You feel what I'm saying? Remember, they did that in Rocky. You know, do some extreme training. You know, just don't train on the heavy bags and speed bags and all. You know, get out there and do some other things. You know, play some dodgeball. Have some people shoot tennis balls at you, whatnot. Try to dodge them. You know, you got to, you know, build up your stamina and everything, build up your speed and everything. So, you're kind of slow in the hands, you know? You got to work on this stuff, right? Go do some mountain climbing and whatnot. You know, improve your heart. Go chop down some trees and everything, you know? Yeah, do stuff like that. You know, just don't stay inside the gym, you know? So, anyways, that's my take on this. This is CMD, Boxing Reports. And I'll catch you on the next one.